In this video, I am going to introduce you with the data structures and algorithm. What are data structures? So if you see this particular example, so over here, if we have some books of first year, second year, and third year books, and suppose if I asked you to arrange this book in this particular rack, so some of the students they may arrange the book. They will simply randomly pick the book and will arrange the books randomly. Now the problem is that with the random arrangement is that suppose if you want to pick some particular book of first year, then in that case you need to search for all the books, and after searching in all the books, then only you will be able to find that which is the book that you want. So means over here, like we have 4 books, 5 books over here, and 5 books over here, so total 14 books are here. So you need to check 14 books, and then only you will be able to find the book that you exactly want. But if some other student, if that student has arranged the book like this, that first year books, all the first year books, the person has kept it on the first slab. The second books, the person kept it in the second slab. The third year book, it is kept in the third slab, and so on. So if suppose if you want a book of first year, then you only need to look over here. Means you just need to search among these 4 books, and you do not have to come to these 2 slabs of the second and the third year. So the overall thing is that in the previous arrangement, you have to search randomly. You have to search among all the books. But over here, because the books are already arranged, so over here you just have to search among the 4 books, and with this you will be able to reduce the time of searching, so the time complexity is going to reduce. Now if you come to this particular slide over here, like sometimes it may happen that the same book you need to refer in the second year also. Means the book that you have used in the first year, same book you need to refer in the second book. So over there, like it's no one buy a book again. Okay, so but what we can do, we can put a cheat. Like if some person, like if the person is looking for the different books that is used in second year, so over there in the rack of the second year, one may put a simple cheat that referred book 2 in the first year, means this book. So we can put a cheat refer book 2 in the first year book, so that it simply indicates that this book is also the part of the second year. So over there with this, like we do not need to duplicate, we do not need to buy another book, right? And so in this way, arranging the data in this way, arranging the books in this way, we are able to reduce the space, we are able to buy less books, and we are able to use the space that is there in this slab optimistically, right? So that is the purpose of all this arrangement, that if we structure the books properly, then it is quite easy for us to find the books, and it is quite easy for us to avoid the duplication of the books. Like for example, in the library, in any library, like there are large number of books, so if the books are not arranged properly, it will not be possible to find the exact book that we are looking for. So the arrangement is very important. Now if we go to another example, like suppose if there is a society, and in a society if there are these flat numbers, flat number 1 to flat number 9, and the person delivery boy has to deliver some items to flat number this 31748. So before, like whenever a delivery person wants to deliver the parcel, the first thing that delivery boy used to do is that the person arrange these parcels in order. Okay, so that the person, like if it is arranged in this order, so if the person is moving from this direction, so the first this parcel will be delivered, then this, then this means delivery person do not have to move in backward direction. Just the person need to move in a forward direction, and moving in a forward direction, person will be able to deliver all the parcel. And doing this, delivery of all the parcel can be done in minimum time. So again, the main thing is regarding the time complexity, that how much time we can reduce by arranging the things, how much space we may save by arranging the things. Okay, so overall, by doing this and by doing things, now the question is, what is the need to arrange the books in the rack? I already answered this, but it is here for you to think again. And what is the need to arrange parcel in sequence? Now, by arranging overall, this is the conclusion of all of both the examples. Now, by arranging the item or parcel in order, we are able to reduce the time. Okay, and finally it takes less time to search any particular book or parcel. It takes minimum time to insert a new book. Like suppose if you want to insert, if you buy another book of first year and you want to put it in a proper place. So because you know that the first year book is placed in the first slab, so you can put the book over there. So you do not need to means in minimum time you will be able to insert a new book. Similarly for a parcel. And the third is, if you want to remove any item, again it will take less time. Second thing is, it will take less space. So the space that is available in the rack, that can be used in an optimistic way, like in an efficient way. Same space can be utilized in proper way, right? So the two things that is required is that we need to consider, it is time complexity and the space complexity. So by arranging our data or our objects in proper order, we are going to reduce these two things: time complexity, that it will take less time to process the thing, and space, that it will take less space. Now coming to our, because like the when we talk about the data structure, and we used to store our data into the memory, into the computer memory, and we know that the computer memory, it is something like this, that it is just a slots of memory with memory addresses like this, and in each memory we can store 8-bit information, right? 8 bits information, right? So our memory, it will remain same. Now the thing is that whatever data that we are going to store, how we are going to store that data, okay? And whenever we are going to store the data, it should be stored considering the two questions about the time complexity and the space complexity, that it should be stored like by thinking that if I need to retrieve any data from the memory, then how easily or how taking very less time, how it is possible. Okay, so the main purpose of structuring the data on the computer memory is to consider the two factors of time complexity and the space complexity, that our data should take less space and it should take less time whenever we want to process or access the data from the memory. So the way to arrange the data in the memory in some particular order so that data can be used efficiently in terms of space and time complexity is known as data structure. So overall, just we need to structure the data, and when we say structuring of the data, it depends on the application. Like if I want to search, then the searching, like I can arrange the data in increasing order or decreasing order. So it depends on the application. Like if I do not want to search, and the priority, like suppose if we have a student's mark sheet, and sometime I may need to arrange the data as per the enrollment number. Sometimes I may need to arrange the data as per the alphabetical order. So it depends that what is my requirement, and the dependency is mainly just to reduce the time of process. Okay, that how easily, taking less time, I will be able to access the details of the student. So overall, if I structure the data properly, I will be able to use less time and less space. And this is what the purpose of structuring the data. So in this particular subject, in data structure, we just talk about arranging the data, that how smartly we can arrange the data, and after arranging the data in some particular form, then how we can read the data, how we can insert the data, how we can delete the data. And whenever we do all this operation, each time we are just going to check the time complexity as well as the space complexity, right? So data structure, it is a logical and mathematical model of organizing a data in the computer memory. Okay, so in the next video I am going to tell you about the different types of data structures that we have. So if you have any question, you can put it in the chat box. Okay, and do subscribe my channel. Thank you.